of Gabriel, the archangel, the messenger. God is our strength. No, not manai. Monday. All right, topic of the message. Well, the thing is, I'm finna talk a little bit first about the time we're living in. How many signs, how many signs heaven has to put up there to alert everybody how messed up our climate has to be spiritually to see that this world system is headed for a serious judgment. Look, God taught me about the flood. God taught me about the flood. The thing is, the flood was see. Here's the thing: what y'all need to know about God. God did not, everybody think God planned, more likely purposely started the flood. No, God doesn't do that. But what God does, He's a man with a plan. He planned out things. If this happened, boom, this gonna happen. If that happened, this gonna happen. That's how He planned out things. And according to how humanity makes their decision, this will happen. You know what I'm saying? Because of humanity's decision. Like, it says that, Jesus told Adam, because you listened to your wife and ate the fruit, this gotta happen. You know what I'm saying? That, that you have to work to the sweat of your brow, and the woman will have to, childbirth will, be hard for a woman. You know what I'm saying? Because of what you did. Now, God doesn't plan like, gonna make you do this and then the plan happen. No, God is a man with a plan. And He planned out things, He just planned out things more properly. He's a well-prepared person. I'm discovering a lot about, how well-prepared He is concerning how He planned out His divine plan. And that people need to understand, because, I see a lot of people making their own plans, and preachers, I hear preachers teach the people that say you need to write out a plan, and and then more likely let God bless it. Oh no, big no. Because God, like what Jeremiah 29:11 says, that God already has a plan. You need to find out God's plan, or concerning His will and His purpose for your life. That's the best thing you can ever do. You shouldn't be trying to make out your own plans, really. It's dangerous and, very disappointing. That I see people got this disappointed look that I thought this was going to work out the way this worked out, but it worked out that way. You know what I'm saying? It's like people don't understand Godonomics, I call it. No, Godonomics, all through the Bible, people went through things. Like the two ideal examples, Joseph, Godonomics, David, Godonomics. You know what I'm saying? These people, were favored. You know what I'm saying? Joseph was favored by Jacob. David was favored by God, being God's king, chosen by God, and went through a lot to get to their position. Went through negative things to be used by God mightily. I mean, that's Godonomics. And if that is not a part of your plan concerning you accomplishing, achieving something in life, you know what I'm saying? You got the wrong view of Godonomics, Godology. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's trying to get these plans, and these plans going to work out right the way they like it, not understanding that Isaiah 55, I think 8 code, God's thoughts are way up here, your thoughts are way up here, These two people trying to make plans here. An earth God trying to make a plan, a heavenly God trying to make a plan here. I wonder how that plan going to work out and merge together like that. I don't think it's going to merge together, because here's the thing that people think, especially, Christians don't understand that, you are a pilgrim passing through. You're not really supposed to, your plan and ideal is not supposed to be about you. It's supposed to be about God. That's what Jesus died on a cross and experienced everything for his Father. You know what I'm saying? He's doing it for his Father. He's not doing it for himself. You know what I'm saying? But he's doing it for his Father. And that's what, I'm seeing Christians these days. They, of course, Satan got them believing that they should make their plans for their own destiny of life. They don't know how, and you don't even know how long you're going to live. And yep, tomorrow's not promised to nobody. But, let me talk about the topic of the message. But the topic of the message pertaining to what I was saying, it's, I see people, they, I do got a message on YouTube about, I think it's called Your Planning, the reality of your planning, God's plan. I think that's the name of it. But the thing is, here's the thing, what I'm saying? But people, the reality I want to talk about, the reality of your view of blessings, because people got this idea of that blessings is about them, is about their reward. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people look at life and they think, when they help people or, do good things, they think about, I'm doing this to get a blessing. You know what I'm saying? They have that way of doing things and thinking that, this is the right way to view things, that I do this and I do that. Okay, I got my blessing. Look at me, got my blessing. But the true reality that I did do a video on, that God just popped in my head about, the topic of the topic of that video is called "Bless Me" or "Be a Blessing." But this is talking about view of a blessing. People got the wrong view of blessing. They got a view of being blessed, but they don't have a view of being a blessing. ING, it means continuous. And blessings are not supposed to be about, making you look great. It's helping others become great. That's what the ideal of really Jesus' blessing. Jesus didn't die on a cross because he needs salvation. He died on the cross for others to receive salvation, And the thing is, when we start viewing, start looking at our blessings, what God blessed us with to bless others, we got the proper and the correct view of things. And it's important to understand this, because here's the thing. We're supposed to, Jesus says, give and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, runneth over. You know what I'm saying? That man given to your bosom. But I'm finna show you, but God taught me about the give factor. You know what I'm saying? That you gotta understand that something's given to you to really give back to somebody. It's kind of like the idea, I see the recycle sign. The curve point and curve point and the curve, and this process here, this circulation process that I tell people about blessings. And I hear a lot of preachers preach that idea, but the problem how they make the idea, it's about them. I mean, it's about the person that is blessing and the person that is being seen as, this great person. Yes, we will be great among the eyes of people, but really, when you really get a closer relationship with God and you understand God's heart and what He desires, it's not about really doing things for the image of being great, but it's about, helping better other people. I feel terrible that other people are in terrible situations. You know what I'm saying? God taught me about, about that kind of love, the love that sense the feelings and emotions of what people are going through in life. You know what I'm saying? I feel terrible. Like I don't understand, I don't understand an ideal of a rich person right now. I mean, if I'm blessed with so much money and and knowing that there's a lot of people that are not blessed, that will irritate the living daylights out of me. I will be me. I'm just speaking of me. I can't speak for nobody else. But the heart that God developed with me, if I had so much resources that I am capability to help other people, and I'm just, just keeping it, for myself, it's just, that will irritate the living daylights out of me. And knowing a lot of people are going through so many bad things in their life, I can't live with that. That will haunt me to know that people are in a downward struggling and going through all kind of stuff. And I got all this money in the bank, and that will drive me nuts. I'm sorry. I got to do something about it. I like, what Jesus said, that Spider-Man bite off of Jesus. When it comes power, it comes responsibility. You know what I'm saying? The power, money is a power that can effectively help somebody else in a situation. It could, but it's up to the individual concerning how they utilize what is given to them. And to me, if I had like trillions of dollars, it will drive me nuts. You know what I'm saying? That I cannot help people that are in a downward spiral in their financial condition and live a world knowing that there's families out there. There's people like, look, God taught me about the ideal innocence of humanity. The ideal innocence of humanity that I learned, being a youth pastor, is that humanity is placed in this world. Every human being is placed in this world. They did not say, let me see, you think I should go to Earth or should I not? You know what I'm saying? No. People, the sperm cell went in the womb not knowing what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And now they develop in a child and they come out, the womb is like, okay, what's going on here? You know what I'm saying? And that's every human being. You know what I'm saying? They're placed in this world in that I wish they, say, hey, let me see if I can want to go to Earth and look at the Earth and check it out. Like, oh, no, I don't want to go here. So let me not get in that egg, I wish that every, person had that, option, but that's not what's the creative ideal of what's going on. But people are placed in this world, and they placed in this world not understanding what's inside them, and a system, of course, pretty much producing a lot of wickedness. It's a terrible situation. But the thing is, it's important. That's the idea that we must understand that we gotta become a blessing, because we need to understand that so much people in need of help, in need of blessings, that they can help better themselves in a world that's getting worse concerning men are listening to the God of this world. Men of power, men of up there in Washington, are listening to liars. So, that's the topic of the message. I hold this motivates you to think about life and try to inspire yourself to become a blessing. That's the message. To God be the glory. And forever and ever in Jesus' name. Amen.